How's it going, guys? It's me, Liam SML here, and today I'm gonna react to some more clickbait animations. Oh, God, these are so fucking cringy, but I just want to make fun of them. So let's just get started.
Okay, most people won't believe the story, but it really did happen, and it was even in the news and everything.
If it was on the news,
So, my mom always
why
told
would you
me
need to
that I
share the
was too
story?
fat, even though I was one of the skinniest girls in my class. She said I had to become thinner if I wanted other people to like me, and she would weigh me every day after school and scream at me if I put on a pound. To make things worse, my mom always forced me to participate in beauty pageants because she wanted me to be the most beautiful and most perfect girl in the world. However, I hated it so much because I always came last. It was so embarrassing. But my mom believed that the reason I kept losing was because I was too fat. And that's why she stopped me from eating
That's
anything
basically child
anymore. She even
abuse.
put a lock on the fridge.
Child
She
abuse.
literally tried to starve me, but
Call the
it didn't
fucking
work because
cops
I
on
ended
her.
up just eating more inside my school cafeteria.
Jesus,
When
everyone on
she
the
realized that
stupid
her plan wasn't working, she
channel,
decided to do something
retarded.
terrible. One day I got home
I bet
and
they
my
only have
mom
like
was
2
standing there
brain
with a weird
cells.
look on her face. She told me to close my eyes and swallow whatever she put into my mouth, or she would punish me worse than ever before. I
Holy
knew that she wasn't
shit.
joking, so although I had no idea what it was, I immediately swallowed it down. It tasted gross, but Mom gave me some more water and told me to go watch TV.
Why is
I
she
felt
watching
like
Peppa
puking,
Pig?
but I was
Peppa
too
Pig's
afraid of what
fucking
Mom would do, so
dumb.
I held it down. A few weeks
Why would
later, I was
someone
watching
who's 12
cartoons
watch
when my
Peppa
stomach
Pig?
started to ache. It was the worst pain I had ever felt, and I begged my mom to do something. But she just told me to stop being a baby. The pain got worse, though, when I kept on crying and moaning. My mom screamed at me to stop making so much noise, but
Child
I couldn't
abuse.
help it.
I know,
In
child
the end, it got
abuse.
so bad, I called the ambulance on my phone. I didn't care what my mom would do. I just wanted the pain to stop. When they arrived, Mom was super angry, but the ambulance drivers took one look at me and rushed me to the hospital. They immediately gave me a gastric lavage, and you won't believe what came out. The doctor had to reach into my throat to pull out one massive worm.
Holy
It was at
shit,
least as long as my arm. It was
she's
so
evil.
horrifying that I still
No
have
shit,
nightmares
this
about it.
story's so fake.
The
If it's
doctors
on the
looked
news, why the
shocked and
fuck
asked me
would you
what I had
share
been
this with the
eating.
whole world?
At first, I was too afraid to say, but eventually I admitted that my mom had told me to close my eyes and swallow something without telling me what it was. Well, it turns out that my mom had fed me a tapeworm. She said she only wanted to help me lose weight, but now I know that she was nuts. I could have died because sometimes tapeworms go through your blood into your brain and kill you. I was only 12 when all this happened, and I haven't seen my mom since. To be honest, I don't ever want to see her again. Now I'm 18 and my mom is still in prison for what she did.
Child abuser.
After my mom was arrested, my aunt and uncle adopted me. I'm so lucky to have them. They don't care what weight I am, they love me for me. I want to thank everyone for listening to my story, and please subscribe to this
No
channel if you
shit,
want to hear more stories
these
like
stories
this
are
one.
so fucking fake, I'm done. Let's watch one more just to make fun of it. Yeah. Wait, I gave birth in jail at 16. We better fucking watch this.
Several things really stupid. I dated a guy at age 16. I did something really stupid. I dated a guy who had been arrested several times before.
Don't arrest a
One
guy
time we
if
met
they
at
have
a car
stuff on
park.
there.
I had
Stupid.
no idea why, but then he smashed the window of a car. Of course, the alarm went off, but my boyfriend quickly turned it off again. We both searched the car for valuables, but found nothing. Then, suddenly, a police car stopped right in front of us. My boyfriend jumped out and ran away, but I was so scared, I just froze. The police arrested me, and the next day I got trialed and sentenced to 1 year in prison.
What? One
You
fucking
can't
year in
imagine
prison?
how mad I was at
How
my
can you even go to
boyfriend.
jail?
In my
Oh wait,
opinion, it was all his fault.
do you think they're probably
To
gonna
make
have to
things worse,
start
he'd
doing
gotten me
investigation?
pregnant. I didn't want to have a baby.
Everyone in this
But once
dumbass
you're inside the
show is
prison system,
retarded.
you have no choice. They force you to keep the baby. After 3 months, my beloved boyfriend paid me a visit and said, Thanks, you didn't rat on me. If they had caught me, I would have gotten a long time. But once you're out of here, I'll take care of you. Wow, the guy that couldn't get a job wanted to take care of me. How romantic. I told him to F off and that I never wanted to see him again. He responded, "Fine, then good luck raising our kid on your own. You get what you deserve." Okay, I had enough. I filed a report to the police and told them how my boyfriend had helped me break into the car. From there, it was easy to convict him. Because the police had DNA traces.
That's why they
from the
should have
crime
done this
scene
in the
that
first
matched it.
place.
It also wasn't his first felony, so now he's serving a 3-year prison sentence. And all because of me. But I was still miserable, because being pregnant in prison at age 16 is no fun. The older women didn't respect me, and often forced me to give them my food. It meant that my baby and I often had to go hungry. That was my life until I felt myself cramping. I screamed, "My baby is coming! My baby is coming!" I expected the guards to bring me to a hospital, but instead they brought me to another cell and handcuffed both my arms to the bed.
I don't know if you're even
I
allowed
couldn't
to
believe it.
go to
I mean,
prison at
where was
16.
I
I think
supposed to run?
juvie is probably the
When
worst
a
thing they'll
doctor
probably
finally
do.
arrived, I was already screaming out of pain. He told the guards to free me from my handcuffs, but they refused and said, "We aren't allowed to do that." I had so many thoughts racing through my head. What if something went wrong? What if I couldn't push out the baby because I'm tied to my bed? Well, giving birth to my baby took 5 hours, but everything went well. You probably didn't know that prisoners are allowed to raise their babies inside their cell, but for many women, that's their only choice. And I can tell you, it was horrible. The other
Stupid.
inmates often looked at my daughter as if they were planning to hurt her. So, to keep her safe, I gave her to my mom until I came out. Looking back, I can tell you that going to prison was a life-changing experience for me. I realized I had to become a responsible adult, or my life would only become worse. That's why I graduated high school and got a job as a dental assistant. It doesn't make me rich, but I'm happy to help people and to have a secure job. Most importantly, I've learned to not date dishonest people like my ex-boyfriend. Those people
You should have
will
done that in the
only
fucking
ruin your
first
life.
place, bitch. Let's watch one more just for the.
Hello, everybody.
Whoops, wrong one. Okay, let's watch one more video to see how fucking retarded this show is. We just cannibal dancing, we did much to get me pregnant, we got a snake bit off my penis. Wait, I am breastfed at 16. We're fucking watching this.
Hey, I'm Chris, and I've
Fuck
always
you,
been
Chris.
very close with my mom. I guess it's because my dad left us when I was a baby. Ever since, our favorite activity was her breastfeeding me. But on my 10th birthday, she asked me if I wanted to stop doing it. I was shocked and started crying because I loved drinking my mom's milk. It tastes much better than cow milk.
What the
Because
fuck?
even though it starts off a bit watery,
I think
after a
you
few
basically
seconds,
get
it gets
breastfed if
really
your mom's
creamy.
pregnant.
Yum! That's
Why
why I
would you
told
even
her
put
I would never
yum
stop
in the
drinking her
email?
milk. And to this day, every morning and every evening, my mom comes into my room to breastfeed me. I guess the only weird thing is that I'm 16.
What the
I
fuck?
actually didn't know it was strange to be breastfed as a teenager because my mom homeschooled me until 8th grade. After that, I went to a public school.
Why?
And when I asked one of my classmates if he'd rather drink milk from a cow or from his mom, he
You know
started
this is
laughing
actually
because he
sexual
thought I was
assault.
making a joke. But
His
I
mom
don't
would
think it's
probably be
something to
arrested
laugh
for
about.
this.
I
And
mean,
why would you,
what's
instead
wrong
of going
about
to the
being breastfed
fridge and
as a
grabbing a
teenager?
glass of milk,
It
why do you
tastes
want to suck on
amazing.
your mom's
There are lots
nipples?
of health benefits, and I have a really close relationship with my mom because of it. The only thing I wish
This
is
is
that
so
my mom was less
fucking
overprotective and
stupid.
less involved in my life. I often feel like I'm living in a bubble. Like, she won't let me play soccer with my classmates because she is worried about me being injured. And when I meet up with friends at a mall, she wears a wig and follows us wherever we go to make sure I'm safe.
Ah, baby.
She doesn't allow me to go outside at
Maybe
all.
if you
She
would be more
says it's for my
responsible,
own
because
safety,
maybe
but I think she's
if you
just
stopped
jealous
letting
when
her
I'm hanging out
breastfeed
with
you,
my
maybe you'll
friends
be more
because she doesn't have any
responsible,
friends
bitch.
herself. And if I should ever get a girlfriend,
Oh,
my mom would
oh.
probably go crazy for her own safety. But I think she's just jealous when I'm hanging out with my friends because she doesn't have any friends herself. And if I
Oh, what the fuck? What is that? They use that Squidward meme. We have to dislike this video. Bad use of meme. Share my story. Bad use of a meme. I fucking hate you now more.
crazy and tried to destroy our relationship, because I don't think she could handle sharing her son with another woman.
Mine.
But isn't it a normal part of life?
Jesus, maybe you stopped acting like a baby. You could be maybe
Move
stop
out
being
and start your
breastfed.
own life
Your
in
mom
your
would
own
probably
family?
like you better.
Well, I know it will break my mom's heart, but as soon as I go to college, I will move out of her place. I haven't told her yet, but I already made the decision. Her style of parenting already made me become a weird kid at school. Because whenever something happens that I don't like, I just start crying or screaming. I know it's immature, but I can't help it. My emotions just take over. Like one time a classmate of mine took a potato from my plate and ate it. He knew I would get upset about it, but he probably didn't expect what I did next. I got so mad that I threw the rest of my plate into his face, and then I started screaming as loud as I could in the middle of our cafeteria. It took me a few seconds to realize that I had embarrassed myself in front of my whole school. It was the most pathetic moment in my life, and now everybody thinks that I'm a complete weirdo. I actually blame my mom for me being so immature. She homeschooled me until I was 14, and I never had any other kids to play with, so I never learned the rules of how to interact with other people. I guess she is scared of losing me and wants me to stay immature, so that I'll never move out of her home. That's why I recently told her I wanted to join the military once I turned 18. I was just joking, but she almost had a heart attack and started begging me not to do it. She said it's too dangerous for a little boy like me.
Little boy, maybe you stop sucking your mom's tits. You would probably be you wouldn't be a little boy anymore, you dumb bitch. I should really stop saying that.
Her I'm not a little boy anymore. But then she offered me to play hide and seek again, just like in the old times. It's a game where my mom.
I know what hide and seek is.
Find her, I can drink her milk as a reward. We hadn't played this game in years.
It's Lotso from Toy Story.
I got really
I see that.
And we ended up playing for hours. It felt so good and comforting because it was just like in the old times. But afterward,
I'm done with this fucking video, and let's watch one more just for the laughs. Go videos. Let me flip the screen. Let's find one more video to make fun of. My child was abducted. I had sextuplets. We already watched that. Have a brain. I still wear diapers at 17. What the fuck? We're watching this.
My name is Maria, and
Fuck
in
you,
this
Maria.
video, you'll find out how I told the guy I was dating that I still wear diapers even though I'm 17.
Maybe if your mom taught you how to be potty trained, maybe you wouldn't wear them. Jeez, your parents are really lazy.
Years old. I guess you're wondering why I'm wearing diapers? Well, when I was a kid, I was in a serious car accident that left me with nerve
not a
damage in
lazy
my
ass
lower spine.
parent.
I had to have a lot of physical therapy to help me recover, and I also lost control of my bladder. Ever since, I've had to wear diapers. I sometimes feel ashamed about my condition, even though I know it's not my fault. And I never told anyone at school about it because I knew I'd be bullied. That's also why I hate PE class. I don't want any of my classmates to see my diapers when I change clothes. Luckily, I got a special permission to use a private changing room. I'm so grateful for that, even though I get teased for thinking I'm more important than everyone else, but I don't mind. I'm also always wearing long, flowy dresses at school, but no one knows why. I tell them it's because I like to look
This
classy,
story's so
but
fucking
really,
done. I'm done with the story. Okay, let's just watch one. Let's skip this story and watch one more. I had sextuplets. Then we're done with this video. Done. We watch 5 share my. Oh, an ad. Ads.
Hey, I'm Monica. And this
Just
story
needed to-
is about my boyfriend Neil.
If share
and
my
how he
story, if you
pressured
find
me
this
into
video,
having
I am
sex.
going
It all
to
started when we
report.
were watching a reality TV show. about a girl who was raising her quadruplets. People loved the show, and the girl was making millions of dollars. After watching a few episodes, my boyfriend Neil said to me, "Hey, if this girl got a TV show because she had quadruplets, why don't you get pregnant with quintuplets? We would have one more kid than her, and therefore become even more famous and rich." Okay, becoming rich and famous was the worst reason to have kids. I told him he was crazy. I mean, I wasn't ready to start a family, and I never wanted lots of children. Maybe one or two. But he kept going on about how having 5 children would change our lives for the better. My boyfriend Neil just didn't seem to care about my feelings. Did he really think I wanted to be pregnant with 5 babies inside my belly? I'm only a couple of inches over 5 feet, while Neil is 6 feet tall. Where were all those babies going to fit? And
In your
if we were
ass.
going to have quintuplets, I'd have to have in vitro fertilization. That's a very painful process. The doctors take eggs out of my
that
ovaries
face.
to fertilize them and to put them back into me. It's painful, expensive, and without any guarantee of success. I told him that there was no way I would ever do that. But Neil just ignored me and continued to pressure me into having quintuplets, saying that all would be fine once we were rich and famous. But I don't think it's good for children to grow up with cameras following them all the time. I want my babies to have a normal
Mhm.
childhood. And why would any TV crew want to film us anyway? We're just ordinary people. I tried to laugh it off as another one of Neil's stupid ideas, but he begged me for months to have quintuplets, and I began to
I'm
wonder if
done.
maybe it was a good.
Before this video is over, dang it, they won't let me report it.